What's up, Nail Geeks, and welcome to another Fandom Flakies video. This month we have the theme Wednesday, which is a perfect transition into, I keep saying fall, and I know I need to clarify that because fall to me is my birthday has passed and the bigger child is back in school. I feel like then it's like everything just becomes a blur, and we are, I don't know, it's just my birthday and then his birthday and then immediately my oldest, his birthday, and then it's Halloween, and then yeah. So to me, I feel like at the middle part of August is when it's like, okay, summer's done, you know, we have to adhere to school schedule, all that stuff. So anyways, so if you're like me and you're already gearing up for Halloween, it's my favorite type of season, right up there with probably Christmas time. I just love being extra and having an excuse to have ridiculous things in the home. So anyways, Wednesday, I completely got off topic, but Wednesday is our theme, and we have our guest maker, Nailed It, and this is such a fun box. I kind of went a little extra and overboard on the nail art, and kudos to you if you spot the mistake that I did. So I think I just wanted to kick myself, but whatever. So without further ado, let's dive right into the swatches. And first up, we've got Bee's Knees. This is the stuff of your nightmares, described as a blackened blue with glowy blue to purple multi-chrome flakes and a scattering of matte black flakes and hollow flakes for extra depth. This is so stunning, and of course I'm in love with it because it's blue, but when it builds up, it's almost like this sparkly, glistening glass sort of look because it's got that very ultra satisfying, smooth, liquefied jello type of formula. I'm going to suggest going up to 3 light to normal coats with it, depending on how you polish. I think regardless, thinner coats is going to pop best with this one, just so you can get more of that mosaic type look. This does dry down semi-flat, so I think any glossy top coat is perfect, and it's just going to make that sparkly looking appearance just sing across your nails. And next we've got Night Owl Lacquer. This is I Do Believe in Revenge, described as a black jelly filled with glowy aqua blue violet shifting crystal flakes and black to red multi-chrome micro flakes. So this is so stuffed full of flakes, and I am not complaining in the least bit. I would just caution going too heavy on your brush strokes. Just go gliding lightly and you'll be good to go. You can see on my second coat here that they are very chunky and very thirsty. So just trust that the brush is going to do the magic for you. Now this third coat here is ridiculously thin, and honestly, in retrospect, I feel like this was just a formality at this point. I honestly feel like 2 normal coats is just fine. This is, again, quite thirsty, so finish with a good plumping glossy top coat and maybe even a glitter smoothing top coat underneath, just for that extra smoothing factor with these flakes. And next we've got Nailed It. This is Soul Sucking Void, described as a light purple base packed with pink to gold and blue to purple crystal flakes. Such a flattering color, and I think it rounds out the other 2 really well. This is straight up jelly goodness, though it does have that strong squishy plumping factor, kind of indicative of a Crelly type formula. I think 3 light coats is perfect, and it's going to also maximize that mosaic-like effect from the flakes. This one's also just stuffed full, so just trust that the brush is going to do the magic for you. And if you choose to go just a touch heavy-handed than what I do, lately I've been finding that I've been polishing really thin, and I'm not quite sure why. It's just a habit that I think I've formed the last couple of weeks now. But anyways, go in lightly on your brush and just let it slowly build up. This one's also quite thirsty and very flat in how it dries down, so I would suggest once again a almost gloopier, thicker, glossy top coat, and maybe a glitter smoothing top coat if you don't have a thicker top coat. And here are the water slide decals. You can add these onto your box. Both of these are going to be 6 for each of the sheets, and they have various images on them and different words, which are my favorites for water slide decals, and other colorful images. So this month I really took the theme and I just ran with it. I took it in the most literal sense possible, and it, yeah, this is what we've got. So again, if you can spot the issue, or rather the mistake that I made. Kudos to you, and I can't wait to see who figures it out first. But I'm using a spider web to imitate the very iconic glass in their dorm room, and I am just coloring it in and using that spider web to manipulate it in a way that it looks like a continuous image on all 4 of my fingers. I didn't have a gray cream handy next to me, so I chose to just mix black and white and just kind of pretend I was an artist. And then I repeated the exact same process for the other 2 fingers, and I chose just a ton of creams that I have sitting here next to me, and that's the colorful part. Now here with the water slide decals, I chose both of the characters. I cut out the images, and if you're new to my Fandom Flakies series, I always use a clear jelly stamper to help me with placement for the water slide decals, and when I have a touch of busy things happening on my nails, then I'm going to color it in with white on the back of the image just to help it pop, especially over darker colors for your base. I'm using a sticky base coat, pretty much any top coat, base coat, whatever. Something to help the image stick to your nails, let it get tacky, and then go in with your stamper and stick the water slide decal to it. So I'm repeating the process one more time for the other part of my image, and then because I did so much work on the coloring and the advanced stamping, I chose to use AP Pila's water-based top coat just to protect my nails from my glossy top coat. And this is it all finished. I thought it looked really cool. I was super proud of myself outside of that mistake. So to conclude the video, in addition to the water slide decals you can customize to your box, in case anyone's curious, if you're new to this series, at this point I feel like I have a specific group of people that watch the Fandom Flakies videos, a specific group that watches my PPU videos, and then whatever. But so if you are new, you happen to be new, the Ribbits and Stickets goodies you can add on to your box to further customize your box that comes with the 3 full-size polishes. But if you're ever curious and you just want to purchase just the Ribbits and Stickets stuff, you can absolutely do that. You don't have to get the polishes. Why you would do that, I'm not going to judge, but you can definitely do that. So anyways, in addition to the water slide decals, we have acetone additives, and we also have cuticle cream. Every month I have said the same thing over and over, that I really like Ribbits cuticle cream. It absorbs really, really well into your skin, and her scents are super, super fun. So this month we have 2 different scents here. We've got Wednesday, and then we've got Enid, and these are the 2 for the cuticle cream, but I want to note that these are smaller in size. These are 20 milliliters, so you can kind of see it in reference to my hand here, and then this is the normal size jar there, so you can kind of get an idea. The normal size jar is 2 ounces, so there are 2 different scents. So as of right now that I'm recording this video, sidebar, I only have a very specific time to do face recordings without having my whole zoo and circus being super loud. So this is why I don't have the scent description yet, but as the time that I'm editing this video, once I get it, I will put it up in the corner here so you can follow along with me. The cuticle cream and the acetone additives, these come in, again, the Enid or the Wednesday scent. So I'm just gonna go blind sniff, and we're gonna have the obnoxious nose hour right now. So Enid to me smells, you can see it's so satisfying when you open it, and it's got that little dollop. It looks like a 90s commercial. Anyways, this one's sweet to me. It's almost like candy. I'm getting cotton candy, and I'm gonna be so pleasantly happy with myself if I got it right. But it smells like it's cotton candy, not almost like candy-like. Definitely not like super intense. You know how some cotton candies are like, whoa, you know, I can sniff it back here and smell it, but no, it's definitely subtle, which I appreciate, because I do think that scents like cotton candy can get really, really overpowering. And then Wednesday smells like, it's more earthy with a touch of clean to it. I'll put some on my skin because this one's really subtle. I totally understand that some people would want softer scents on their skin that I can identify. It's so light, but if I had to, it's oh, the slightest bit of sweet. I mean, the slightest bit. It's more, yeah, it's more soft, if that makes sense. So this one and the other one are both the same scents for both of these. And I personally like the acetone additive from Ribbits. I don't typically wear nail polish for myself a whole lot anymore because I personally like to have, like, at the drop of a hat, I need to, you know, swatch and whatnot. So I obviously also have a toddler feeding hand here, and between that and recent anxiety, I've shredded my left hand. So it is what it is. But anyways, I don't typically use acetone remover a whole lot. I'm mostly using acetone in a dapping dish while I'm swatching to clean my nails between polishes. So my favorite thing is that these already have the dropper on it. I will have a bigger version behind me, and you can use it that way too in your dapping dish, which is how I use it. Of course, if you want to add it to say your pump dispenser of any type, I use an old bottle from the Zoya Remove Plus, and you can of course dump in the full vial into that with some 100% pure acetone. So that's one way of doing it too. I will link Fandom Flakies below for you guys if you want to check it out, and in addition to the Facebook group if you want to see additional swatches, all that good stuff. And yeah, let me know in the comment section if you are a big Wednesday fan, what have you. And of course, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.